Hi folks, welcome to another Fenland angling adventure. I'm back on the Ouse again in the same spot as I was on the 15th and 16th of June. I did say I was going to have Wednesday off, but it's actually Thursday today. I've swapped days. So I've been here about an hour. Got a carp rod out on the far side and feeder fishing quite close in as well. And I'm getting a few bites now. Nice day, a bit sunny but nice day. A bit stormy last night, so that should improve conditions. Good old storm, and the fish usually go mad the next day. I should be getting a visit from Robert later on. I think he's coming up to fish with me, hopefully anyway. If he can cut out a swim in all these nettles, I'll help him anyway. Come on, fish. A lot of work going on behind me, a bit noisy. Turn it down, mate. So hopefully we'll be in for a good day. 2 trips in 1 week, that's amazing. Right, so this is my ground bait again today. Made it myself, liquidised brown bread crusts with dead maggots and 2.5mm pellets. But it doesn't seem to be working today. Been here about 4 hours, I only had a few rudd and a couple of roaches, a bit grim. Robert's been and gone, he set up for about 10 minutes. He'd forgot something, so he went home to get it and decided that when he came back out he was going to go somewhere else. He didn't like the look of the swim he was in. It's a shame, but anyway, hopefully things will pick up anyway. Right, I've been here since about 6:30 this morning. I've had a few rudd and roach. It's now 12 o'clock midday and I've only just caught my first good fish. Lovely bream, exactly £5. Absolute clonker. Thank you so much. Hope I can get a few more. I think loose feeding lots of seed close in has paid off for that one. That's a clue as to what I caught it on, but I'm not telling. Another bream caught on the same bait, about £3. About £3, there you go. Might be a good day after all. Another bream, a real dark one, about £4. One very snotty bream, about £4. Not bad at all. And that was caught on a hookable pellet, krill flavoured. The other two weren't though. Bream number 4, caught on a piece of lobworm from my very own garden the other night. Bream number 4 happens to be £4, 5 ounces. Hardest fighting bream I've ever had. Actually took line off my spool, fought like a tench. In fact, he's still fighting now when I weighed him and just when I picked him up. So I'm going to get him straight back. I won't put him in the keep net. Oh. He's still fighting. Oh, my back aches. Shouldn't really put him back in my own swim because he'll probably go and spook the rest of the fish off now. Come to Daddy. Lady on the boat filming me on her iPad while I catch the fish. What people will do to get me on their stuff. Oh, that's a big lump. She went filming the fish. We all know what she was filming. If only. Right, I made that one £3, 6 ounces, but it fought like crazy again. They're so tough, these bream. Have to put them back now because I've only got a tiny keep net with me. I can see they're getting agitated in the net, so I'll take them up in the next swim and release them, and that won't disturb my swim too much. Right, I'm down in the next swim releasing the fish. Put one back earlier, so I've got 4 in here. Had 5 altogether so far. I'll carry on fishing, but I just want to put these back. Like I say, they're only in a small keep net. All these swims are very shallow, so it's not really a good idea to use many in a keep net in these particular swims. That last one was caught on another hookable pellet, all caught on the feeder rod. I haven't had none on the carp rod or the boilie rod, should I say, today. So I've brought that rod in. I'm just concentrating on this one rod now. I don't know if we can see it. go. Oh, some nice lumps here. Nothing like getting in the water with the fish and releasing them until they smack you around the face with their tail. Off you go. Couple of tiddlers. Come in. Oh dear. Done in by a rod. That's it, everyone a swimmer. Let's carry on fishing, see if we can get some more fish. And you know what I really want to end the day with? But I didn't say the word because then it won't happen. Begins with tea and ends with the tea. A cup of tea. Can you believe a guy has just been up and down here on his sit-down lawnmower? Nice of him, he's cut a nice walkway around the outside of the field. My swim is just there. So it's quite a walk from the car, which is over there. So he's cut a nice walkway all the way around the field. About a week too late. I had to walk through 4 foot of undergrowth this morning and on Saturday to get to my swim. Nice of him, but he could have done it last week. And he had the cheek to say, well, that's made it easier for you. Caught that one on sweet corn. Bream number 6. And I think this one's around about the £5 mark again. You can see there. Oh. 412. Another nice bream. Got some roll scars on him. Real old warhorse from spawning. Look at that, lovely. Not a bad afternoon after all. Off you go. Took a bit of a long time to recover that one. Mama's not happy. I was here first. Actually, you was here first. Oop. Excuse me. Bream number 7. Caught on 3 dead maggots. It's about another £4. Hey. There you go. About £4. Got a nice green tinge to it. Greeny bronze, if there's such a colour, but amazing. Bream number 7. Put it straight back. As you can see where I'm casting, I'm fishing really close in. I came up last night and I spotted out some bird seed, cooked bird seed. I riddled out the smaller seed from the big seed, and I keep the big seed for sort of carp fishing and the smaller seed for bream and tench fishing. So I just flicked the spot out underarm, about 10 metres out, probably less than that, and fishing over that today. But where I'd noticed this morning that where I've been spodding, it was very snaggy, so I'm having to fish just a little bit further out. I'm still catching lots of weed on the bottom, streamer weed. I think they've been doing some cutting further upriver. So although I've been catching a lot of fish today, I've also been missing lots of bites and just pulling in lumps of weed. It's really confusing. It's almost like you get a good bite off the weed moving through the water, or the fish are actually taking your bait and then end up putting it somehow in the weed and you catch a load of weed. They're very crafty. So for every fish I've caught, I've also hooked the bottom and brought in a load of streamer weed. But like I say, I'm not fishing very far out, just past the lilies really. And of course, as well as spodding out last night, I've been continuously catapulting out pouches of seed all through the session today. Even when I was fishing over the far side with both rods, I was still baiting up the near side with the old catapult. And they do seem to like the old mixed bird seed, pigeon mix anyway. And back to my usual stamp of fish. Well, I've now put one of the sweet flavoured hookable pellets on, and I'm almost out of ground bait, would you believe? I didn't really make too much up today, but I thought it would last. But I think I could catch fish without it at the moment. Once it's gone, if I just chucked a little lead or an empty feeder out, I'd still catch fish. I'd love to know how many I'd catch if I actually stayed the night tonight. Probably not so many, as I've got no ground bait. Bream number 8. They all look the same to you, I know. Lovely. Put him back. There he goes. Come on. Can I get 10 fish? 10 bream is my target. And then I'll go home. Maybe. Right folks, that's the end of another Fenland angling adventure. I didn't catch any more bream. I ended up with 8, which weren't a bad afternoon's catch, considering how slow it was to begin with. But thanks to my mate Percy, I caught enough fish to keep me happy in the end. Perseverance, I mean. And that's the first midweek break of many, I hope, that I shall be having throughout the summer. So if that's anything to go by, I've got a lot to look forward to. I shall be having a day off every week in the summer, and I'll be fishing either here or on the cam for chub, or maybe over Barway for carp, who knows. So yeah, it was a good afternoon in the end. That's one of the best days I've had for a long time. I was really pleased with that. Incredible. Whatever bait I used, I would catch bream. But then just as quickly as it started, it stopped. And that's the way with bream fishing. What a lovely backdrop though, isn't it? So I hope you've liked the video, folks. If you have liked it, you know what to do. I've enjoyed it, I know that. It's been really great. Got a big grin on my face. But I've got to go home. Everything has to come to an end. So I shall see you on the next trip. Thanks for watching.